Hey Usman, congrats on the knock today. Just your thoughts on how you batted today, how you went about business, and just how the pitch played and how you felt trying to get in on that pitch.
Yeah, it was a bit of a grind today. The wicket probably wasn't as favourable scoring as Karachi or Rawalpindi was. The ball was going down a lot. A lot of balls hit the toe of the bat. I felt like if anything, I was more likely to get out. Ball rolling underneath my bat than anything, which is weird on a day one wicket. So, and it reversed swung from I think the 12th to the 13th over the whole way through the day. So made scoring quite difficult. But yeah, just grinding means like just working at creating a partnership and trying to do what we could in day one. So quite happy with that.
Mel Farrell, please.
Thanks, Brian. Hey, Uzi, just wondering if you can talk us through or give us an insight to what that early spell from Shaheen was like when he took those wickets and looked to be bowling it at his new ball best, I suppose, and had quite a sort of tussle with you and Steve Smith for a while.
Yeah, Shaheen's obviously a very good new ball bowler. He's a very good off-ball bowler too, but he had his tail up. Got Dave early, and then obviously got Marnus in the same over. It's not ideal that, but he's a world-class bowler, so you've got to respect him. I don't feel like the wicket was doing a lot other than going sort of down. Even at the start, I feel like it was nipping around too much, but Test cricket's never easy. Every time as a batsman, when you come in, you're vulnerable, and Shaheen was on the money today, so you got a few rewards.
Alex Malcolm, please.
Well played, Usman. A question about Steve. You've obviously seen a lot of him, batted a lot with him, and he looked really sharp when he came out today. And then you've mentioned how the wicket slowed up significantly and got lower. Is there anything you've observed opposition teams have been able to do to tie him down from a scoring rate perspective more recently than perhaps when he was at his absolute pomp?
Not really sure, to be honest. I don't really know the stats what they were in Australia. The wickets here are very, the game goes through phases. You can score quickly at the start of time, and then once the ball gets a bit softer, the holder starts reversing, it can be a bit of a holding pattern. Same with spin. You get lots of runs really quickly, and then they bowl well for a period of time. They just have to respect it. The fact that he's going out there and consistently scoring runs every game is the biggest probably credit to him. He's batting really well at the moment. Obviously, he hasn't got a big one here, but he's doing all the hard work, and he's actually the process. I reckon is right. He's going about it the right way. You can't force the game out here. You can try and get the fielders in the position you want, but once they spread the field out a little bit, you can only do so much. So I thought he was batting really well today. He was stiff. His back was stuck in his pad. I've been there, it's happened to me a couple of times. It's not fun when it happens. It's almost dead in slow motion. So, you bowl that ball against Steve Smith, he's hitting it 99 out of 100 times, probably 100 out of 100 times. Yeah, his back just got stuck. So, a little bit unlucky, but that's a game.
Andrew Ramsey, please.
Thanks, Brian. Hi, Usman. Speaking of bats, I just wanted to ask you about yours. It looked like it's had a fair bit of action, obviously, over the last month or two. And had a bit of surgery from the umpire while you were out there. Was it, you had to change it? Is that an old favourite? Is it the same one you've been using since you came back into the test team?
Yeah, I've definitely held on to that bat maybe a game too long already. I don't want to let go. It's a beautiful bat. The handle went. I felt it go in like the first hour of the day, and I was like, it's still good. It's still good. I tried my hardest to get it going as well as I could, but then it totally just went. And yeah. I don't like changing it. I've scored a lot of runs with this year, all the way from Shield cricket to Test cricket. It's one of my faves. But luckily, I've got some belters just waiting in the wing. So fingers crossed they can do the same thing. But yeah, it's always never nice letting go of a favourite. But yeah, I've got some good ones coming over.
Adrice Malik, please.
Thank you, Brian. Usman, very good in Pindi, then Karachi and now Lahore, but unfortunate not complete the century. What do you say? Is there anything that you feel unfortunate that you have not completed the century at Lahore? And secondly, Do you have any thoughts or talk with your fellows that to see about the Lahore, the historical places? Have they any wish from them?
Look, I'm very happy the way I batted today. More process driven than always results driven. I took one process of everything. The way I was playing was beautiful. I felt really in control. Took the game on when I needed to, and then held back when I didn't. Look, I was really feeling it today. I was really struggling all the way right from the start. The heat, I was a little bit sick too. I got some medication up top in between the breaks. I wasn't feeling well at all. So yeah, mine was more of a mind game for me at 20. Yeah, but at some level, I was really struggling to be out there. I'm just telling myself, just keep going, just go as long as you can, just keep pushing through, and then to push through for 5 hours. But I felt absolutely horrible during the day. Yeah, I take more out of that than anything. I could have easily just, gone harder, played a big shot, got it out of 20 or 30, and that was the best thing for the team. So yeah, I felt horrible today. So for me, it was actually a win. Getting 90. Just on the day of the heat and everything that was going on, I'm actually really happy with it.
4 more questions now, starting with Justin Chadwick, please.
Yeah, congrats on the knock again today. Just another one on Steve Smith. It's been a while since he's got a Test century, and he's come so close so many times recently. What's he like knowing that he is so close, he just can't get there?
No, look, I'm sure he's frustrated in some respects. He is, in my opinion, the greatest batsman I've seen in my era, averaging 60 throughout pretty much his whole Test career. Yeah, it's easy to forget that now, but I mean, from anyone who's playing Test cricket, I'm still in awe and how much runs he scored over a long period of time. He's still consistent. The thing is, it's so funny. We're talking about Steve Smith probably not scoring hundreds, but he seems to be getting 70, 80 every game and doing it very easily. That's just the class that Steve Smith has. So, I'm sure it's a big score, and then once he gets a big score, there'll be more big scores. The fact that he's getting those starts, getting the 60s and 70s, and he's looking really good with the bat, and we are still sort of criticising, thinking, what's going on with Steve Smith? It's a credit to Steve Smith. The fact, as I said, the fact that he averaged 60 for such a long time. The odds say that he's going to get a big one very soon.
Bharat, please.
Thanks, Brian. Hey, Usman. Just quickly, just looking at this pitch, the ball that got you out as well looked like it gripped a little. We didn't see much of that in Karachi. So do you think there are a few cracks as well, which could open up? Is the surface as firm as it was in Karachi?
Definitely gripped a little bit, yeah. And there's a couple of balls that did grip a lot off the straight. And there's no rough there, so I'm assuming that the hitting cracks are just going. So it's good signs for us. There's a little bit of luck involved. Sometimes you just miss him, sometimes you nick him. We had a few 50-50 decisions go against us in the last innings. And obviously a few drop catches, but hopefully if we get everything right on the field and doing putting enough pressure on Pakistan, but then we can get close to 350. I think that'll be a really good total this weekend. But I think this wicket doesn't feel, to me, it didn't feel as easy to bat on as Karachi. Or Rawalpindi probably felt the best, and then Karachi was still spinning. It still wasn't easy, but then this one, yeah, it's probably felt the toughest to score on so far.
Shahbaz Ali, please. Okay, last question then from Rai Aslan.
My question are done. Thank you.
Shahbaz Ali, please.
Brian, my question are done. Thank you.
Thank you. Last question, please. From Rai Aslan, please.
Hi, thanks, Brian. Usman, well played today. I'm sorry if it's been asked already. One thing has been very consistent in this series that you have been performing very well, batting very well in the first innings. So what is your thought process? How you plan for the day? Like, is it a plan that you have to set the tone on from the very beginning? So how you plan for that?
No, not at all. I don't know what the wicket's going to play like. I don't know what the bowlers are going to do exactly. I have a fair idea what they're going to try to do, but you know, I plan as well as I can, and then adapt as I see fit out there. My game plans are changing constantly while I'm out there, depending on what I think the bowler's trying to do, how he's trying to get me out. You know, I'm always thinking as to what's going on. So there's no method to the madness. It's fortunately I've got a bit of experience under my belt now. I've been through a lot of different situations, so you know, you can't protect everything in cricket. I just try to play the odds in my favour and bat as I see fit. And it's not too much other than that, if I'm being honest.
Thank you very much, everyone. Take care.